Yo, what's going on, my print peeps? Thank you for checking back in. This is day 6. Yeah, I think it's day 6. I started last Saturday. Every day I do a little something to it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and sand this. I need to find my sander and make sure everything's flat, and we'll take it from there. I think I'm going to put a higher grit and dig into it a little bit more. I don't even know why they have these. Like, why do they even have that? I've never had to open this and dump it. I've used this for well over a year, maybe even 2 years, and I don't think I've ever dumped this out. I wonder how much is in there of all the times I've been using it. Where does it go? Like, where does it go? I don't understand. Alright, let me look at make sure I'm staying flush.
One over here.
Yeah. Alright. I may put a little bit of weather stripping along the edge. That way when I close it, it's airtight, or not airtight, but it has a smooth seal, because I can't put silicone or wood filler or anything to cover any kind of cracks it may have or gaps of light going in there. So I'll probably just put, because there are a couple of low spots like right here, but that's way too low. That means I have to make this side lower to match it, and I have to do everything else. So I may just put a very thin weather stripping along the entire edge. That way when the door closes and I lock it in place, it'll be nice and tight. All the other gaps that have light going there, I'll probably I will fill it in with wood filler or silicone or something. Alright, so I just turned my brain on real quick. I said let me put this top on since the top is flat, and I've put a square on it to make sure there was no dips in it, so the top is flat. So I said let me put the top on and see where my low spots are. right where this mark begins. I know it's hard to see on the camera, but you see this gap here, all along here. There's a gap. So for this side, I'm going to sand from here to here, and bring that spot open a little bit, and then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to let's turn it around real quick. Let's see what we got. Alright, I'm just going to do it rough. I'm going to bring the ends down a little bit, see how the sides look, and I'm not going to go too crazy because I'm going to go probably to Lowe's or Home Depot or somewhere and buy some really thin weather stripping and just put it on the edge, put it on the brackets, and we're good to go. I'm going to do that off camera. I'll be right back. Vacuumed it all out, got all the dust out. So now I'm going to lay it on its back, and I'm going to, I don't have any, so I'm going to put it on its back, and then I have, when I do sublimation coasters, I use these Cork sheets with adhesive backing, and I put these on the bottom of my coasters for my sublimation. So I thought about that, and I was going to go to, you know, a home improvement store and probably buy some weather stripping, but I remember I had this because I was trying to think of something pretty thin. I didn't want anything too thick. So I'm going to try this first, and I have quite a few of the sheets in here, so I'm just going to lay it like this, score it, and then cut it, and then just keep going along and button it up against each other and just go all the way around. Hopefully it'll work. It's 1/16 inch, yeah, 1/16 inch thick. If not, maybe I can put another one on top and make it 1/8 inch thick. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and we'll take it from there. I'm going to give me a flat surface to put this on, and then I'm going to measure 3/4 inches and just cut a bunch of strips. I'm not going to do any kind of time lapse. I'm just going to do this first one and show you how it looks. Alright, where is my... Alright, so I scored in, I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but I scored in 3/4 of an inch, and now I'm just going to cut it and then just keep going all the way down. Probably do a bunch of them, I don't know. So 4, 8, 9, 10, so I need 12. So I'm going to cut 12, or measure 12 strips, cut them, and then I'll come get back to y'all. So what I'm going to do first before I cut all the pieces is I'm going to go ahead and make sure this first line right here. So I'm going to need four pieces. I'm going to lay them flat, and then I'm going to see if it actually makes a difference. Alright, so let me put the strips on. So let's put this on. So what I'm going to do also is I'm going to put my GoPro in here, or put the camera as well, and record it, you know, and just make sure there's no light coming in. I don't know, looks kind of good. I'm cutting more of these. I got one side, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 4 more to go. About 4 or 5 more to go. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I think that's enough. We're gonna go ahead and take you guys off, put you back over here, and we're gonna tape these corks onto the top here, lay the top back on top or on front, put the hinges, and see how it goes. Okay. So, I'm not sure if I should put, I have some E6000 craft glue that I use for some of my sublimated products. It's a very strong glue, but I don't know, this is supposed to be high-tack adhesive or permanent adhesive. So let's just try it. If anything, I can always open the door, lay it on its back, open the door, and then go buy some weather stripping if it's not working, or I could just throw a bag over this. You know what I'm saying? If a little bit of light does get in there, I don't know. I can probably throw some. What do you call it? What was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. I could throw some weather stripping on there or something. I don't know. But this is what we got, so we're gonna work with it. All I'm doing is just laying the pieces side by side, pushing it down. I'm buttoning it up, flush with the thickness of the board. I think it's gonna work good. I have a good feeling it's gonna work good. And so this part, cut that off. Once I put this last one on, I'll either time lapse it or just cut back in when I'm done. So that's it. Let me just give you guys a close look. Alright, so this is the cork. I just laid it up on top of each other. And it's going to give me that little thickness that I need for when the door closes on top. It kind of squishes it a little bit, or any kind of low spots. Hopefully this will pick it up and just make a smooth connection. Okay, so I put the cork all the way around. I put the top on. So right now I'm gonna put the brackets. Man, I feel like I need 3 of these. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this. So I'm gonna put one on the top and one on the bottom. That way I have enough room to where if I need a third one, I'm gonna put one directly in the middle. Because these screws going in, even though it's 3 on each side, I mean they're kind of small. I don't need to tape it. I'll just mark it. And hope for the best, right? All right, we'll set that one there, and the other one over here. And if we need a third one, I can put it here. Or if we need 4, I'll have enough space to put 2 more. So this is a 5/64 inch drill bit, and that's perfect. It's slightly smaller than the core of the entire screw, so that's about what you want. All right, here goes nothing. Not even going halfway. I just need a small pilot because it already has a pointy end on it. but I'm just trying to make it a little bit easier. First thing you learn when you're installing furniture or assembling furniture, never always go in on the first screw. Go all the way, but like 90-95%. That way you can move this around. I don't want to over tighten, so I'm not going to use a drill, but I'm going to go all the way until it's right there, and then do it by hand. It's not that hard. But the last thing you want to do is strip it. So I'm going to get to that one, and then I'll be back. So the hinges are on. Let's take a look at it. All right, it's a hinge. That's it. So it just should open into where this hits the side there, but this is kind of heavy just on itself, so being held by 3/4 inch screws, it's kind of like scary. So I don't know, I think I feel safer because this is kind of heavy, even though it's 3/4 inch MDF. So just for some reason 6 screws, 3 on this side and 3 on this side. I don't know. That's 12 screws, but still, I'm going to be rolling around. It may bang here and there. I may just go buy another pack and put 2 more on the center. I may just evenly spread it out and put 2 more hinges there. So I have these, which I think is overkill, but you could beat the price. It was $3.99 each at Harbor Freight. 3-inch with brakes. I love it, right? But I'm gonna have to do that later on, and we'll be back for that part. I'm gonna try this first. Put that in there. See if we see any light. Bottom, this is the left side, bottom, right side, and the top. And let's see.